From inside the wrestling room here at Nazareth, Doug Heater for 2 Sports.
Tomorrow night, the Sands Event Center will host Valley Fight Series 7, a night full of mixed martial arts action, which will feature a local athlete. Adam Atiyeh, former standout wrestler and football player at Parkland High School, will be fighting for the 6th time in his amateur career, unbeaten in his previous 5 bouts. Mike Briscoe has more on the unique story of this former Trojan.
Adam Atiyeh has done plenty of things in his athletic career to be proud of. An all-state football player and wrestler at Parkland from 2001 to 2004, he was heavily recruited in both sports coming out of high school. He ultimately ended up at the University of Pittsburgh playing football in the Big East, and now he combines the physical and mental tools from both sports as a mixed martial arts fighter. With that wrestling background, his ground game was never an issue, but with the help of his coach David Hamilton, a Pennsylvania state boxing champion and training partner of former light heavyweight world champ Bernard Hopkins, Atiyeh has transformed into an outstanding all-around fighter.
Right now, his stand-up game has got extremely better. You know, he pretty much relied on his natural ability, which was wrestling, but now he has the ability to move, he has the ability to stand there, he has the ability to dig deep, and he can go to 3 different levels. You have a stand-up level, you have a sit-down level, and you have a low sit-down level. It's 3 different stances that you need, you know, to be successful all around. His power, his aggression, as well as he has the ability to learn very quickly, and that's a strength. You know, considering when you're used to doing something for a long period of time, you kind of get accustomed to doing what you're naturally able to do. But his last couple fights, he was able to progress with his boxing skills.
That's the fighter that Adam the Archangel Atiyeh has become, but even more impressive is the man that he's become. Atiyeh himself acknowledges that he's had a troubled past, which included a number of run-ins with law enforcement. However, he knows that those difficult times have made him into the person that he is today.
I struggled the majority growing up, you know, and I didn't know how to deal with the psychology of my mind and everything else. So, you know, yeah, even though I was a great athlete, I didn't have it up here. So I lost to opponents I should have beat. And it wasn't, of course, until things happened in my life, as we all have things happen, we all have a story to tell, that things began to change. And I saw through fighting, not only could I conquer my own inner demons, I could use it to become a better man. Spiritually, physically, religiously, in every aspect of my life. And you know, some people out there, they have different views. They're like, oh, why do you fight? You're beating up on someone. You call yourself a Christian, call yourself that. Nah, I don't care about what you think. I'm doing this for me. You know, and this is just what I gotta do to live underneath my skin today.
He's very spiritual, you know, he's a God-fearing person. And you know, when you put your faith in something other than just, you know, on yourself, you need that spiritual, you know, you need that spiritual background to help you, to give you that extra strength. And that's going to get him a long way, because he don't indulge in the things that kind of, you know, have fighters, you know what I mean, not putting they all into it. So, you know, he's focused on where he needs to be.
A year ago in my life, I could never imagine with another opportunity at life. And we all got that, you know, because in life, something else someone told to me that always stuck with me, because, you know, everyone thinks they're so different. At a point in my life, I thought I was so freaking different than everybody. I thought I was like, you know, so God's gift to the world, like no one could relate to me. But, you know, someone told me that what separates me from the next guy is my attitude. It's I can be pitiful or powerful in life, but never both. And it's not one of those, you know, secret things that only a few of us have. We all have it inside of us. It's just a matter of going again. And we hear all these things a million times. And this is just what works for me and gives me the ability to, you know, live life.
Atiyeh's story, one of faith, inspiration, and passion, all things that you can clearly feel when you hear him talk about his past. That passion will be on display tomorrow night at the Sands Event Center when he takes on Travis Creamer. Card is set to begin at 7 p.m. All action exclusively right here on Service Electric. On the scene at the 1U Fitness Center in Allentown, Mike Brusco, 2 Sports.
I'll have to say that's going to be an interesting matchup, and he's a big boy these days, that's for sure.
Interesting career path, that's
yes.
for sure. Part of that state championship football team in Parkland back in 2002. And speaking of a state championship football team, Central Catholic's quest, they hope to get back to the state finals. When we return on Lehigh Valley Sports Scene, we'll check on a preview of their showdown tomorrow night with Archbishop Ward.
4,000 thousands of Lehigh Valley residents, the basic needs of food and transportation are a very real concern. Through programs like the Food Pantry at the Project of Easton, a hot meal at Lehigh Valley Conference of Churches, or a ride to work through the Ways to Work program at Family Answers, these needs are being met, and it's all possible through your investment with the United Way. Create long-lasting change in our community. Join the Live United movement at unitedwayglv.org.
A Fringe Festival is something that I think, is grittier, it's more edgy, and I feel like that's what Allentown is. It has this different raw side to it. So we approached the morning call, and then they said, hey, would you like to be on the cover of the Go Guide? I mean, we had almost 1,500 people come out over the course of the day, and for a first-time festival in Center City, Allentown, that's unprecedented. The people I know read the morning call quite a bit. I don't know how else people would know what's going on locally.
What the heck were they thinking? With Larry Holmes, take one.
What the heck are they thinking? You take Mike, I'll take the champ.
C.E. Roth will outfit you with fashion and style for all your clothing needs. Visit C.E. Roth today. We'll see you next week on What the Heck Were They Thinking?
Nice job on Mike's stuff, but you know what? Next time, you take the champ.
C.E. Roth on the corner of 10th and Turner in Allentown.
I love my grandma, Nana, Gramps, Mima, Nini, Yaya. We call her a lot more this time of year. I wish she didn't live so far away. She makes the best cookies. Mom said I can call her anytime. Not too late. She goes to bed pretty early. I called her all by myself. She said it is the best present ever.
Talk to your loved ones all you want this holiday season with Service Electric's digital phone. Stop searching. You just found the best offer ever. Visit secctv.com or call today.
You're watching Lehigh Valley Sports Scene on Service Electric 2 Sports.
Central Catholic Vikings back in the PIAA semifinals for a third consecutive season. An impressive effort led by first-year head coach John Couples. Christy Fulkerson caught up with the Vikings as they prep for reigning state champion Archbishop Wood.
They are officially the last team standing in the Lehigh Valley and all of District 11. The Central Catholic Vikings, one of 4 teams still alive in the AAA bracket.
Every day they come to work and work hard every day. It's been a long haul, It's definitely a long season, going through 10 games in the LVC and then hitting the playoffs. So it's a long haul. It's a lot of work. These guys take a beating, day in and day out. So it's a long process.
It's awesome just to be here. No one expected us to make it this far, and to be the last team from the Lehigh Valley. It's pretty sweet.
Dedication, hard work. And you just got the desire to keep playing. No one believed that we'd be this far, and we just believed the whole season we can do it. So we just kept that in our minds, and just each game we believed we can keep going.
As the playoff picture always goes, Central's opponent only gets tougher when reigning state champ Archbishop Wood comes to town. The Battle of the Vikings takes center stage for a third straight season. In 2010, it was a Central rout. In 2011, Wood by 56 points.
We're just trying to take it as it's just another opponent that we have on a Friday night. Obviously they're a well-respected football team and a good football team, but we're just trying to take it as we have a game Friday night and it's against Archbishop Wood, and try to take it as another Friday.
Central used a 41-13 effort to oust Selinsgrove in the quarterfinals, while Wood mercy ruled Interborough by halftime. Now both teams look for an answer for each other's sizable line and tough ground game.
A couple of their skill players have left. They still have a good running back who played last year and a couple good linemen who are still there. They focus more on their run game, but they still have a good pass game, so it should be a good game.
We need to step up a little bit and make sure we're making some good, solid tackles. They're known, from what I've seen on film, to hit some big plays, some big run plays. They'll see them rip off runs of 40, 50 yards, so they hit those big run plays, and we can't allow those quick plays to hit like that.
After Central finds a way to first stop an offensive attack similar to their own, they'll then look to penetrate a very stingy Wood defense, one that recorded 4 sacks, forced 2 turnovers, and allowed just 4 rushing yards a week ago. But then again, they're pretty confident in the weapon they have.
A lot of it's up to our offensive line, but with the way Colin is, they just need to give him a gap somewhere between that tackle box, and his vision has been great lately, and we just got to, if there's that gap somewhere in that tackle box, he'll find and he'll hit that hole hard and get downhill. So that's what we need him to do.
Colin's an amazing athlete, everything else. Like, he's just determined. He never quits every play, and that's what makes a difference.
Wood is seeking their 5th straight PIAA Eastern crown, while Central sees the game as their chance to put an exclamation mark on the 2012 season.
We definitely got that feeling, it's our opportunity and we just want to make the most of it. And we have a chance, so we just want to go out and give it our all.
It would mean the world just to think that we weren't even supposed to win 3 games this year and we get to the state finals. It's just a huge thing to win. And we know what we can do and how we can play to the best of our abilities.
Kickoff is 7 o'clock Friday at Frank Banco Field in Bethlehem, right here on Service Electric 2 Sports. On the scene with the Final Four bound Vikings, Christy Fulkerson, 2 Sports.
There may be 19 days until Christmas, but last night at Donegan Elementary School in Bethlehem, it looked like it had already arrived as dozens of families in need were treated to gifts, dinner, and even a visit from the big guy. Leah Kosi has that and all the details.
Taking a break from his busy schedule at the North Pole, Santa Claus paid a visit to Donegan Elementary School last night, where some of his other busy elves, members of Lehigh's Coach program, spread some holiday cheer to close to 24 families in need.
What did you get for Christmas? What is that?
Okay.
Say memory.
Memory.
Do you like cars?
I got crayons, and I got paint, and I got color, and I got that, and I got that, and I got that.
I love the Disney princesses. Do you too?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite princess? Cinderella?
Yeah. Got a Skechers thing and a robot checkers.
Wow, are you excited?
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's exciting. Overwhelming too. Because they want to open everything, but I want to save some of it at least for Christmas.
How did the team do? Did they do a good job? Did they get right?
Yes. This is our 2nd year here, and it's like a blessing, especially for people who maybe can't afford as much as others, and just being able to. Well, knowing that people actually care, is overwhelming in itself.
Unfortunately, every year there are always families in need, but fortunately for these families, Lehigh remains committed to the program. And for these kids, Christmas comes a little early. What do you think about getting presents right now?
Good. Yeah.
Is it nice to open them up a little bit earlier than your friends?
Yeah.
What do you think about opening your presents early? How is that?
Good.
You like doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to share with your brother and sister? The event marked the 14th year for Coach, which stands for Community Outreach by Athletes Who Care About Helping. And while they made a difference to these 23 families, Lehigh University as a whole helped 56.
Just to see everyone, all the excitement, it's just really nice to see that all of our hard work fundraising and going out and buying all the presents pays off, just to see these little kids get so excited when they open their gifts.
The favorite part is definitely seeing the kids' faces when they walk in, see a table full of presents, and just how happy they are when they get to open 1 or 2.
What do you think about all these student athletes that went out and bought you guys gifts? What do you think about that?
It's super.
Think that's pretty cool?
Yeah.
The night also included pizza, snacks, a visit with Santa, and a short impromptu musical performance by the men's basketball team that seemed to sum up the night right.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Right now.
In Bethlehem, Leah Kosi, 2 Sports.
I'm not sure the singing was a gift to those kids, but they certainly did have a great time. Great job by the Lehigh athletes getting involved in that program. Continues to grow each year, and the best part of it, it continues to help those families.
I thought the singing was quite good.
Okay.
I thought they did a nice job. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not how many goals you score or how many points you score. It's, who you're able to help out.
Yeah, without question. That'll do it for tonight. For Mike Zambelli and everyone here at Service Electric 2 Sports, I'm Al DiCarlo. Have a great night.